Just moments ago, 22-year-old murder suspect Tyler Robinson made his first court appearance to hear the state charges against him. He appeared virtually from Utah County Jail, wearing a bulletproof vest. He's been in this jail since turning himself in late Thursday night. Robinson's charged with 7 counts, including witness tampering and aggravated murder. That is a capital offense. And today, the Utah County District Attorney confirmed he will be seeking the death penalty.
I do not take this decision lightly, and it is a decision I have made independently.
Since Charlie Kirk's murder 6 days ago, investigators have been working to pin down why this young man from a conservative Mormon family, a top student who earned a 4-year college scholarship, allegedly turned into a killer. We heard from Utah's governor and from President Trump. Both of them describe how the suspect was radicalized by the dark web and gaming culture. Well, today, Utah County's top prosecutor explained how politics played a part.
Robinson's mother explained that over the last year or so, Robinson had become more political and had started to lean more to the left, becoming more pro-gay and trans rights oriented. She stated that Robinson began to date his roommate, a biological male who was transitioning genders. When asked why he did it, Robinson explained there is too much evil and the guy, referring to Charlie Kirk, spreads too much hate.
We also learned from the charging documents that it was Robinson's mother who first recognized him from surveillance photos released by authorities. She called Robinson to ask him where was he, and he said he was home, sick in bed. The father became more suspicious after reports that police found the murder weapon, a bolt-action rifle. He recognized the gun because it looked exactly like the rifle he gave his son. He asked Robinson to send him photos of the rifle to prove that he still had it and that it wasn't the murder weapon. That became the focus of a text conversation between the suspect and his roommate. After confessing that he murdered Kirk, even directing his roommate to a note that he had left under his keyboard, Robinson then fretted about getting that rifle back. In fact, he showed more concern about retrieving the rifle, which once belonged to his grandfather, than about violently taking the life of a husband and father of 2 young kids.
Robinson again. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. IDEK if it's had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man?
As we did know, police did find Tyler Robinson's prints on the trigger, leading them to Tyler Robinson. Let's go right now to NewsNation's Alex Capriello, live for us outside the courthouse in Provo, Utah. Alex, there is so much evidence and so many details in these documents, and we haven't even scratched the surface in this introduction.
No, you're right about that, Elizabeth, and potentially a lot more details to come at a preliminary hearing now scheduled for less than 2 weeks from now, Monday, September 29th. Today, we caught a glimpse of the man accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. It was the very first time we had seen him. It was also the very first time that he heard the charges that are being levied against him. 6 felonies, 1 misdemeanor, the most aggravating being capital murder. The prosecutor here in Utah County saying he is pursuing the death penalty. The most damning evidence, in my opinion, that came from this entire press conference and that was revealed to the media today were the conversations, text messages as well, from Tyler Robinson as well as his roommate. In some of them, it really speaks to his thought process, his motive, and even a confession. In one note left under the computer keyboard, that reads, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." And then over the next 33 hours, more text to his transgender roommate and partner, and an apparent confession saying, "I'd hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I'm sorry to involve you." Later, a possible motive, the big question that we've all had up to this point. Quote, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out." As for the physical evidence left behind, investigators say they were able to collect it all and trace it back to Tyler Robinson. That includes DNA that was found on the rifle, found on the trigger, found on the shell casings, both spent and unspent, that was left with the rifle, as well as the towel that was used to conceal the rifle when he was running away from the scene of the crime, allegedly. Also, target boards that were found during a search warrant of his actual premises, which actually showed bullet casings and bullet holes in the actual targets themselves. All of this, of course, going to be used to build the strongest case possible against Tyler Robinson, all in the name of justice for Charlie Kirk and for Erica Kirk, who we also learned today now has a court-appointed protective order for her as well. Elizabeth?
All right, Alex Capriello live outside the jail there in Utah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.